one person, and he even cannot hear me.
Oh, that's creepy.
So I was like, I went to the bathroom again. So I was thinking like, okay, let's put my dress on.
I heard something about another dimension.
So let's put my dress on or something. So I just went inside again. I did the mistake, and then somebody
I was
hit me
holding
here,
it, I
and
guess.
then bleed over here. I had bleeding.
What?
Like yes, 4 or 5 stitches.
What?
Who was bleeding?
I was
was.
bleeding.
You were
She
bleeding.
got hit
Yes,
by
and
a...
then
That bad.
when I had blood here, so then I tried to again call Doug, and then he was not listening, and then I went that side over there. Then I went to the office.
Was it something, an object that hit
Something
you?
at you or...
No. I don't
Something
know.
scratched you probably.
Yeah.
No,
It
I
hit
didn't
her.
feel
It hit her.
anything.
Scratch you, hit
So
yourself.
I just felt like I went in there. I
Wow.
didn't feel anything hitting or anything.
And that was 3 years ago? 2
Yeah.
years ago?
And then it was like in the bathroom right there, and then somebody hit me. Like I had like
That's
5,
bad.
6 stitches.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Staples. Sorry, staples. And then I went in there, and then behind the office, and then I was sitting right there. Then I saw Gary's number.
Oh.
Then I called
Wow.
Gary. Gary said, "Okay, I will be there as soon as possible."
Do you spirits know who attacked her
Yes,
3 years ago?
I definitely want to know who was that.
I heard I didn't do it.
Jeff? Did you say Jeff?
Who attacked her
Hmm?
after that?
Astronaut?
After that?
Okay, after that, I went to the hospital, and then I had staples, and then I came back. I never come to this room ever again. This is what after.
Well, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to after that.
Yes.
And I'm not
Right.
even afraid of them, but no, I wouldn't want to
Not
re-experience
if you had
that.
that.
No.
So I want to know.
That sounds evil.
Huh?
That's not common for a regular ghost to do that. So they either have a lot of energy and hate you, or it's something evil.
What's that like? Oh, there's
It's
something
emotion. No, that right now is just that's like the normal
So only
setting.
the mistake I did is I went back again to the bathroom, because if one time I felt like somebody hit me right there, and I was okay and came out from the bathroom.
She wants me to stay in this room.
I know.
I missed that part where you're bleeding. I thought something just like smacked you.
No, I was bleeding right here.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, the head's very vascular. Like I fell
True.
up at my house and hit my head.
Mm.
And I want to know like who was that? So
Yeah.
that's
We'll
the
keep
only-
asking them. 'Cause
I fell on a threshold and
They're
my
not
head
telling
bled.
me
The
either.
ambulance came. It was terrible.
What coward spirit hurt her 3 years ago? Hit her in the head. It was Jeffrey. That's faint.
Jeff. They said Jeff.
You said
And
Jeff
my
too, didn't
son
you?
all the time say, "It's Jeff. It's Jeff." I'm
Really?
Jeff.
Oh, that is so
Oh, that
weird.
is weird. Yeah, because
There's
I
a guy
heard
named
that. It was
Jeff.
low but clear. It was Jeffrey.
Yes. And then my son, correct.
The
So-
whore. No, I heard whore.
He said correct.
What did you hear?
What did you
It
hear?
sounded like hair. It sounded like that bird. Then it sounded like the horror or something.
Yes, the whore. That's what I heard.
Okay.
I
So
heard-
maybe he thinks you're one.
No.
No, I mean like maybe he thinks you're somebody from the past that
Uh-huh.
was a whore that he liked or didn't like, or
Yes, Jeff. Jeff is
yeah, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe he thinks you're somebody else.
Okay, so the Jeff, my son, he always says like, "I'm Jeff. I'm Jeff." Yes, he says
That's
I'm
weird.
Jeff.
That's very weird. Yeah,
I heard like he said.
that sounds like
correct.
he's channeling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sounds like he's channeling a spirit.
he said correct. That's correct.
Does he say anything else like? I used to be a fighter pilot or something weird like that,
No, he said like, "My name is Jeff," and he always say, "I'm
or
Jeff."
did
I'm
he have
this,
his?
I'm that,
Was
I'm
it his
this."
voice, like his normal voice, or?
Yeah, but mostly he say like this time.
Ew.
Oh, that's not
Yes.
good.
Yes.
That sounds like a little bit of possession there.
Yeah.
I know that does.
Yeah,
So I
that's
don't
a
know
little
who is
creepy.
Jeff.
He could be trying to like jump him, spirit jump we call it.
Yeah.
It's not really like a full possession. It's like they're trying to live vicariously through that person for a moment. You know,
But I'm not
some people
sure
think it's reincarnation, but it's not.
why
It's
did
it's
they hit me?
kids
Maybe
being mediums basically.
they never rented this room, there was only housekeepers were living in here.
Oh,
So maybe it was somebody new here for them.
yeah.
So only there were 2 people were living here from years and years.
Is Jeff still here, Jeffrey? Is the spirit Jeff? Jeffrey? Something with you. I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know if he said what's wrong with you. I don't know. Something with you. Jeff, are you here? Is that you? Did you attack this lady here? Why would you do that?
Why are you forcing these guys to say bad words?
Who's forcing them?
You know what? I was
I'm not
shocked.
making them say bad words.
I
Don't say that.
no, I was gonna tell you one time when you were talking about bad words. When I was going to Columbia College, when I was like 30, I was like 30 years old, and I saw one of my friends over there, and they were all snickering and laughing. One guy, my friend Dan, was holding a book, and he was reading to some guys, and they were laughing. I go, "What's so funny, you guys?" They go, "You should read this cowboy poetry book written in the 1800s."
Oh,
And I
really?
said, "Really?" He goes, "It's talking about world."
Oh.
Yeah, it was talking about in this cowboy book.
Okay.
And where did they find it?
You know, like it was talking about that in this cowboy book. The cowboys were talking about the prostitutes doing that, and they were talking about effing, like the F word. And I was like, I go, they talk like that in the 1800s?
Oh, I'm sure they did.
But this
I guess I was really
This
naive.
place is very clean place.
Yeah,
These customers, you can see we have very clean customers.
yeah.
But across the street, we cannot promise. But over here, we
What do you mean across the street?
Oh, in other words, you have the bar. The rest, you have the bar over there. Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering if there was a bar because I heard some guy the other night.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
have no idea about the place because we even didn't go there that much.
Okay.
Over here,
You could be
it's
getting
okay.
spirit
Do
from
you
over
rent the
there
bar? Do
too.
you rent? Yeah.
They could be coming over from over there.
They can come here.
Yeah, sure. They can
Well,
come
that
from the
was a
street, too.
prostitution house upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the 1800s, that's what I heard.
That's what I
Mhm.
heard too. But over here, we have very clean customers, like you guys.
Yeah, Mrs. Gunn.
But I'm not making them cuss. If they're cussing, they're cussing. I'm not making
I
them do
think she
anything.
meant like, but Dr. Gunn, Dr. Gunn's wife, we have a book that she wrote. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Well, anyway, she was talking about Sonora. She was writing these letters back to her sister, and she was writing how all these memoirs of Sonora, and one of them was she didn't like the Indian women
Oh.
that would walk down the road, and she said they were really dirty, and she sounded kind of like a snob,
Yeah.
Mrs. Gunn, but she was talking about how she sent her 2 little children down the street to fetch something, and they came back mortified because there was a local judge. They walked by the judge's house and the door was open, and they saw a prostitute laying on the ground with all these judges and lawyers in a circle around her having their way with her.
Oh.
Mrs.
In
Gunn
public?
talked about that, and she said, I don't like,
Was that in public?
well, it was behind closed doors, but the door had came open, and the kids
Oh.
were walking by, and they saw what was
Oh,
going on, and they were like,
Wow.
they ran, yeah, anyway, so Mrs. Gunn talked about, like, Sonora and how, because she was a conservative,
Yeah, you're right. Or what?
she was a conservative Methodist lady.
Mm. And her name was Elizabeth.
A church lady!
There's so many myths, like somebody saying, "Whoa," like all that kind of stuff. But we need to
Tony Church
ask
lady.
them, like exactly they know, right? Exactly, they know what's the truth.
I want to know about this Jeffrey.
Yes.
Did you go to high school in Modesto?
Yeah, I went to Davis.
I'm sorry.
Davis.
I went to Downey.
Oh, yeah. Davis is haunted.
Huh?
Davis is haunted.
It is?
Davis School, Davis
I wonder if
Park.
it was Mr. Copperado that dropped dead on them.
There's so many car accidents there over
Well,
the years.
My favorite driver's ed teacher, he was only 41 years old, and he taught at Davis. This was back in 70.
I didn't have a
Six.
driver's ed teacher when I went there.
Yeah, this is back
They
in,
cut back
what year
on-
did you graduate?
95. They cut back.
Oh
on
yeah, that's way
programs.
back, yeah. But anyway, so Mr. Copperado he was jogging around the track, really in shape, and he fell to the ground, and one of my friends that went to Davis saw him
Yeah.
fall, and because he was on the track team,
Yeah.
he ran to the office and said, Mr. Copperado is falling on the ground, something's wrong, like that. And they go, oh, we don't believe you, Bruce.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I'm serious, call 911. He fell to the ground. By the time they got there, he had died. 41 years old. That's what, when you
I
said
need to
Davis
remember that name so I can ask about him. They have mentioned other names of teachers there.
that died there.
One I don't know if he's dead, Mr. Quick. He was there a long time, ag teacher.
Mr. Quick.
Yeah.
At Davis, yeah. in
And
the
then there
Epsilon?
was a coach, and there's a little memorial plaque on by the corner there.
Is it Copperado? Is that
No,
his name?
it's somebody else. I don't remember the name offhand, but he's come
Uh,
through.
Somewhere right.
Send me back.
70s what?
Send you back? What do you mean?
Is there somebody back or?
Or somebody's back? Yeah, I'm not sure. Sound like send me back. Where are you? Where's Jeff? Is he hiding? You're not much of a man if you abuse women. I mean, really.
I know.
You're a capitalist.
I wish I could understand him.
That sounded kind of angry.
That's kind of angry, yes.
Weird. Is it like the capital? I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it sounds like angry.
Well,
Angry voice.
thank you. It's been fun. Like, it's interesting. Yeah.
Yes, it's interesting. So
I could do this all day too.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Well, I
to
do
listen.
this at home.
You know, I like to listen. Like we are in this place, and
It'd
I
be
like
fun to go
listen.
around all the. You know, it'd be really cool is to go down underneath the parts of those tunnels in
tunnels?
Sonora. Yeah, there's tunnels under
I've
across
done
the
it.
street. There's tunnels that go all the way down.
The
Under, and then it
Legend
goes-
Store. I've been in there years ago.
Yeah, there's a tunnel because in '96 downtown across the street flooded really bad in
Yes.
'96. So my friend Jim Sagerstrom went under the search and rescue because they couldn't figure out why everything was flooding the buildings. I mean, there was like things
Oh,
floating
wow.
out the frame shop, frames
Oh,
floating
wow.
down the street. You know, somebody had a little boat. It was crazy, and it was all because they didn't keep the underground, the leaves and the sumps clean. And so now the city learned it the hard way because people that have businesses were going after them. They were pissed. He's talking when I'm
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
catch
he's
it.
talking about
He's
tunnel.
talking when I talk.
It sounded like we were there.
We were there, really?
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Were you there during the floods? Or maybe you were in the tunnels.
Yeah, no.
Never
Well,
mind.
anyway, so the tunnel, I didn't know that there was that big tunnel until then. It goes all the way down, and then that bookshop down there,
Yeah, Legends.
you could see part of it,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
The
I
bank,
mean,
the bank vault, but
and then it crosses somewhere and goes by the Red Church, I think, or
I'm
somewhere.
not sure. I don't know.
But I've been told that this town floods like that again, that could possibly fall. Have you ever heard that?
What, the church?
No, the street, part of the street
Oh,
over here,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
and down part of it, if it floods real bad ever.
I can see that happening.
But,
There's a lot of towns that have
If
tunnels.
you go to the bookstore, Legends,
yeah.
and then under there, there's one river. going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
There's a little stream, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if it's the same lady that owns it, but I tried doing ghost tours there. She actually contacted me.
Oh, she did?
And it didn't go well because there were way too many people she invited. I had invited people off my page, and she gave them the wrong time.
Oh.
And then she had some local shop owners that were really nasty and rude to me and my friend. They were like, "You guys are faking this evidence." That's the time I just had this. They were like, "That's a baby monitor, and your friend's throwing smells from her fanny pack." And
Oh,
we were getting
wow.
we were getting like-
So like this guy, we can, this guy is talking in all the rooms. So
Yeah.
it's like a spirits in everywhere right here.
they can move around, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have a lot here because I've heard a lot of different voices.
Yeah, different voices. There's a
Men,
lady,
women, kids.
man.
We're spirits. Are you Jeff?
That sounded like music there, huh?
Yeah, that's not music. Jeffrey.
Because we're right next to the radio station.
Oh, really? I haven't gotten much radio though.
Well,
until
it's not
now.
this building, but the radio station's
Yeah.
the next one
I'm
down,
surprised I haven't gotten more radio, but we haven't gotten much.
where they play the same songs for years. My friend, she had a joke. She goes, 92, whatever it is, Q, where you hear Taylor Dane 10 times a day. That used to be the joke, but...
Hmm.
So Jeff, do you like me now or? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know. Don't hit her anymore.
She's not a whore. And she's married, so.
She's a whore only at home.
Ooh.
Yes, I have 2 kids now. Like I have one
I'm
13. Yeah, I have one 13 and one is 8 now. So now you know my kids maybe.
Your daughter's 13 already?
She's already 13. She's in the 7th grade. She
Is
will
she
be in
giving
high
you,
school
is she
after 1
good?
year.
Is she good? Is she a good girl?
She's a good girl.
She doesn't give you any crap?
No.
Yeah, it gets into that age where-
Ariel's been giving Stephanie fits off and on.
Yeah, I have a 8 years old. Maybe you have seen him in room number 10.
Yeah, he's a dog. My Ariel likes him. She's so cute. He is cute. He's got a cute personality.
Jeffrey, are you hiding?
Talk to me, Jeffrey.
Are you Ryan?
Judgment.
Oh no. But I heard my name.
Yes.
Ryan, I mean, that's not what I meant
No,
to
that's
say.
me.
Can you talk to me? I'm Melanie. Can you talk to me? Do you remember me?
Do you want to go back to 10? Over here is room.
What time is it? It's kind of.
Definitely it's Jeff. Jeff, I know because my kids always say Jeff.
If
Jeff,
you
Jeff.
want to go, I'll go.
Yeah, we'll do it real quick. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can do that.
exactly.
For fun, I wanna. Now 10 is where your son fills it, or?
Yeah, he was talking to him and then he said like, why did you scare people in room number 11 from the mirror? And he said, that's strange.
No, I'm smelling a different smell. It smells kind of like soap.
He said that's
You smell it?
strange. And what?
Like a soapy smell? Like a clean
And
smell?
you know, with my son, they answer like right away.
Really?
Yeah, they did
Wow.
answer him, yeah.
He says, that's strange,
They
son.
seem to like
That
him.
is weird.
And they said like, okay.
That's
And
weird.
then they said like when I went to the parlor upstairs, they said, your son will come.
Have you heard the story about the pump? I'll tell you a little history story about that. The Bozordi family, during Prohibition,
They had liquor coming from them?
they had liquor. There's a trap door in this bathroom here.
I heard he was shot.
Who was shot?
One of them said that.
The Bozordi, there's a trap door in that bathroom. Remember that? Well, the Bozordi family in the 1920s got busted by the FBI for making alcohol during Prohibition. So the FBI, this is what Ken Bozordi told us, because he was raised here as a little boy. The FBI took all their wine, tons of it, went over here and broke every bottle on top of that. Right here, they took a lot of, and they were going like this, like thing, on the crack and stuff on the wine thing, and the wine thing.
That was real fun. Is that
No. My husband's grandmother is here since the 20s, it's a real, left it here. But they get pumped, they really get pumped.
Then we were in room number 10, they told us this room number 1. And I picked room number 1.
Ooh, look at that ivy, God, that sounds so pretty. is where, yeah, this is where I saw the ghost.
Really?
Yeah, there used to be a heater right here. There used to be a wall heater. Yeah, right. And this picture wasn't here, and that's where I saw.
That might have been Don.
No, that sounded like
Don's
his,
my
right?
dad's name.
Hello.
I just put my dad
Are you here
in
in
the
this
care home
room?
last week, so I don't know if they're talking about him.
Are you in this room?
Why aren't you talking to Melanie and Janet? Are you afraid to talk to them? Why aren't you talking to Melanie and Janet? They've also mentioned someone scary, right? Didn't they say
I'm not
she's
sure.
scary? You heard it. You heard it in the breakfast room, whatever you call that.
Yes,
It's not a nap.
I could be scary. I'm kidding.
Are you afraid of Melanie?
No.
When did you own this place?
My husband's grandmother owned it. She owned it for
Okay.
she bought it cash. Paid
Wow.
cash in 1950, I think 58, and sold it, 2000 and, I want to say 2002 or 2005. Well, she owned it 45 years, I know that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you work
And
here
then
or
my
help
husband's
her?
grandmother, my husband's mom, she just ran it downhill. That was part of the problem. There was a lot.
Was it like Section 8 housing back in the day? Or?
Oh no. Well, my husband wouldn't let bad people, like skanky people stay here. But my mother-in-law would, and they used to butt heads on that. And he goes, Mom, I don't want those kind of people here. Well, one time we were living there, and we heard a man beating up a woman.
Oh, jeez.
And so my husband goes, we have to ask them to leave, and this is bad. So right before he called the cops, he knocked on the window, and the guy opened the doors, and he looked like, he looked like a tall, skinny Charles Manson.
Oh, jeez.
And my husband goes, we're going to have to ask you to leave. You can't be fighting. We've had complaints.
Maybe they're in the yeah.
Well, we've had a lot,
They're sarcastic.
There's been a lot of people that saw ghosts. Like I said, I didn't have only that one in this room is.
What did you see exactly?
It was like a mirage.
Oh, the shimmer thing.
Yeah, it was like this. It was like wavy. The wall was on. Time, how the roads.
Steam. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I've seen things like that.
But the heater it was summer, and the heater. I thought, well, why would somebody turn on the heater when I walked in, and then when I came up to it, it wasn't on. I went, oh my god,
yeah,
that kind of freaked me out.
That's something that's manifesting.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like if you stuck around, it might actually turn into something full body apparition.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird. I didn't know that.
I see stuff like that.
When my sister-in-law came in and she saw it too, because I just wanted to make sure I was seeing it right. I said, I think there's a ghost in there. And she goes, ew, like that. We turned around and ran off. And then I didn't do this room that day. I was like, I'm not going back in there.
Somebody die in here?
They could have.
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Mm-hmm. I don't remember this. This is one way about. I have to ask Dan because I just never remember.
Rapture? You're talking about religious stuff.
You say rapture?
Yeah, rapture. I don't know how to explain rapture. If you know. It's kind of like Jesus coming to earth, I guess.
What was the other one? What was the other one? Rapture. Yeah.
Yeah. I think one of them asked if I was Christian. Yeah, didn't one of them ask if I was Christian? In one of the rooms, you remember that?
Are you Christian or
Yeah.
not?
They told her something about worshiping.
Yeah, I was in room number 10.
Because she was bringing up she does her worship, her faith prayers.
I was in room number 10.
Yeah. Do you go to church? Or did you go to church? Whoever's here? I'm guessing Jeffrey's not one of them. I didn't know about your son saying Jeffrey.
Yeah,
He said he was
but
Jeffrey.
right now he's not saying from I think 1 year when we used to live here.
Yeah.
For 1 year repeatedly he was saying like.
How old was he?
I'm Jeff.
How old was he?
Now he's 8, but until he was like 5 years old, he was.
Oh, I heard leave. I just heard leave.
He said leave.
Yeah. That's very common. Leave and help me. Those are the 2 most common things I hear.
Okay, we can leave to the office.
When I say when somebody died, like unsettled or not happy or
They keep saying weird too.
didn't know God or anything like, you know what I mean? Some people, I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure it out, and I've been
So
doing this for
somebody
years.
is
Some people die
Jeff here.
unsettled, is what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
their spirits don't rest. Isn't that what that is? That
Yeah,
God
they're around for
So
different reasons.
definitely there is a Jeff here, so I don't know who's the Jeff.
Yeah, but we got other names. We got Bo and Edward and James and
Yes.
Renee,
Yeah, there was other.
and
What's that?
that was me.
Oh, I'm like, oh, what's that? I get all excited. I thought it was a ghost. I'm like,
They were doing it earlier.
Room number 10, he did like so many things up here. And they were like there was a small box, and then he was doing diets in there.
Yeah, I don't have any cat balls
So
on me.
it was a
but
sensor.
They like
so-
those too.
Yeah, they did it.
oh.
And
Do you go all over and do this, or
Yes.
you do?
Yeah, I've been to all over Virginia City, different hotels in California. I was doing ghost
So
tours in
everybody is
Lock
saying different
Chinatown, the Delta, like half hour from
And
Sacramento.
they're saying different stuff every time. So.
Oh yeah,
I'll bet there's Chinese ghosts downtown
yeah.
too.
I'll get
Because
Chinese spirits in
these
Lock.
poor Chinese, they used them for slaves up here.
Oh, I can
The
believe it.
Chinese and the Mexicans, and they slaved.
The
They
Mexicans they made
yeah, the
Chinese
Mexicans
slaves.
were too, but mainly the Chinese slaves were up here,
Oh.
and the whole downtown part of that. They say
Ni hao, ni hao
you
ma.
can see opium burns because they used to do opium because they were
Oh.
so they were
So
so.
they were talking about William.
William.
Yeah, we did get the name
Number
William.
10.
There was a guy that used to work for us. There was a guy that used to work for us named William Bill.
Yeah.
That's
I
weird.
think I heard Mary Ann.
Yeah, they talk
Oh.
about William.
Are you Mary Ann? That's a very southern name, I would say.
Yeah, they were talking about William.
That's weird.
I think I'm gonna stop this video and, well, maybe I'll keep it going.
Crazy.
Yeah. I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
Oh, now that's a heat. They put the heater over here. That's weird. Wonder why they changed that. It was different though. The one that was over there was metal. It was like aluminum. So I bet you the Sarnos did that. They changed it.
That looks old though.
Yeah, it's
It looks
not
like it's
as
from
old
the
as-
70s or something.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. No.
No, not
'Cause
that old?
I know for a fact this used to be room 2.
Yeah, we just changed the color. The color was.
Yeah.
I'm having
Well,
trouble
and this wallpaper wasn't here either. I
manipulating
remember
all
that's-
this stuff.
That was put
The
up.
wallpaper they put it, but we can change the color of the wall.
That means the Sarno got
It
in.
smells like
See, I
something
never-
burning.
I never came down here when the Sarnos owned it.
Do you mind carrying this? I'm kind of having trouble
Sure.
with the phone, and then thank you.
Oh my God,
But
that hat looks like the one my
Yeah.
that looks like the one my mother-in-law used to have. Well,
isn't
that's
that
not-
what like the horse?
Yeah. I don't think that's hers. Though. That's mine.
Oh.
That'd be sad. I think that's hers. Though. That's mine.
Oh.
That'd be sad.
Lots of this kind of stuff. So
And anyway, but he had given the Louis. And so anyway, so then the rumor is that he buried the metal part that was left of that printing press. It was metal and wood, and he brought it around here somewhere and buried it. So we don't know if it's in the backyard or in the park.
Bury it.
He buried it when he did it. No,
That was clear. It's the same guy too, the one that said they're
we have to
happy.
keep listening to them as well. That
No, this is good because they like to talk when we talk.
talk when we are talking.
Yes, they do. That's very
So they're
typical.
listening when they're talking.
And I heard that from old timers.
They say he said he was angry, maybe that's why he.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, he was a doctor. And you know, I don't know why, you know, because we have his book, it's like this thick.
Do you know what kind of doctor? Was he like a general?
Just a plain medical doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, somebody told us like as he was a doctor, so there were so many patients up here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we have his medical book, I thought about donating it to the museum. I thought about it because
Yeah.
we just have it and it's just sitting,
Yeah, you should.
you know, or bringing it down here, but I don't know. I mean, what am I going to do with it? So I thought it'd be kind of cool if they ever do a museum, you know.
They don't have a museum here?
Well, they do, but, okay. They do have a museum. I've heard rumors that they thought about making the old courthouse a museum. Have you heard that?
Yeah, there's a.
Is that the
when you go
dome
this
building?
side,
Huh?
At the end of the downtown, there's on the right hand side, there's a museum.
Oh, that's the Firehouse Museum, right?
Yeah, there's a one museum, I never been there, but I just read like when we are.
Oh, yeah, that's down by the old sheriff's department.
Yeah, in
before they
front of the city hall, that's where the museum is.
Yeah.
Is the dome building up there? Is that the courthouse?
She said hello.
Hello, yeah.
So just talk to her maybe.
Hello.
Hi, do you want to talk to us?
Did you know Louis C. Gunn? It doesn't like me.
Did you know Dr. Lewis Gunn? Ma'am?
So did the Sarnos give you any old pictures of the place?
Parade, that kind of stuff.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder what she did with my pictures. I was so mad. I loaned them a lot of pictures, and then we had this lawsuit with the family.
No, they didn't give us.
And she had all my pictures, and she never gave them back. I had a bunch of 8 of the. I was really
Lawsuit
mad.
with the family. What family?
It was a first, Mike and Shirley, and they should have given them to them. I feel, but you know.
Are they still alive? Do you know?
I don't know. I can't stand those people, but
Yeah, they moved to another state.
Oh, really?
they belong there. That's where they belong.
But you think they're alive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are 70.
Are they still? Do you see them? Do you talk to them or no?
They
Yeah.
are friend the gun house.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they are.
Do you spirits remember Mike and Shirley?
And definitely we pay them like every
3,200.
22.
Oh, 22.
Every month.
Oh.
They have the payment to go see them. So.
Oh, geez, that's
Wow.
hard. That's probably hard sometimes, cause. Yeah.
So we have to definitely pay them like 2,200 every month.
Oh God.
Go see them.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'd be hard. Business is so hard up there for people.
Yeah. And it's been bad the past few years.
Yeah, I mean, my mother-in-law let this place go downhill. Honestly, she would have, you know, like, Van got to where he'd say, well, would you like him? his mom, you know, he'd say, we need to put money into this place. And she'd be all drunk. Where do you think we're going to get the money? Where's the money going to come from? She would always say stuff like that. It just drove me. You're not recording all that, are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm live. Yeah.
No.
So you're live or you're making video?
Well, yeah, it's
Can you
live.
erase some of that about my mother-in-law? You're not going to post that, right?
I haven't shown you, and we haven't said who you are.
No, but
So.
he's live. He's live. He is not making video.
Well,
live?
it'll be a
It
video.
will be a video.
Yeah, it will be a YouTube, but I have a small
Oh
phone.
no, I don't want that on there. Not me. Not about my Sarnos and everybody.
Yeah, I did talk something at the parlor. I told him to remove it. He said no. I told him like it was like 42 minutes.
Yeah, I don't want that on TV. You're not gonna put that on TV or nothing, right?
It's not on TV.
Talking smack about this,
I
but it's true. What do you do?
I did tell you guys, be careful what you say.
You're not gonna post that though, right?
Democrat or somebody, any channel ask him, then you know.
Instagram. Let's grab it. Don't grab it by the coil. Grab it by